Yo, yo. Welcome to the stream. Time for some weekend ranked. So, last couple days I played a bit off stream and dropped down. I actually dropped down to gold. And this morning, I didn't want to be gold during the weekend ranked. So I did some grinding and made it to diamond. Even though I lost a couple games purely because of DC. But yeah. So we're at diamond. I'm gonna play the deck that I've been playing because that's the one that I know and I'd like to try and do well. So let's go. We get a counter up here. Okay, magic right out the gate. Not a bad hand. Typically against Magic, I'll just play it slow. If they ramp up, I'm not that bothered. I mean, so far it's been successful. I think I have a good win rate versus Magic. I mean, since they, Magic players typically pass a lot of turns. So I'm okay doing the same. Let's see how it works out this time, though. What actually happened there? Did this copy my guy? Or did he play something else? I had a copy of the... I don't quite understand what happened there. Was it this? Anyway, I'm just confused. He didn't have the Axe Woman from the previous turn. But, like, the Axe Woman won't die hitting another Axe Woman. So unless this card copied my Axe Woman with 2 health. It's the only thing I can think of. Okay. That's fine. Like, I'm happy just hitting his shield because I'm generating favor anyway. Okay. I can get rid of that. Like, if he uses the Asterisk Implosion here, I'm totally okay with that. What's this? Any damage taken by this creature is also applied to each enemy creature. Oh, okay. Well. Funny card. Any damage taken by this creature is also applied to each. So, if I use this, for example, it will kill all my stuff. At least I'm guessing that's how it works. Yeah. But I'm a little bit concerned that I don't have removal in hand. Like, now would be a perfect time for him to play a 7-cost card that will be difficult for me to deal with what I've got. I mean, I do still have my... That's not a problem. I still have this, but it doesn't matter because next turn I'm at 7 mana anyway. Okay, this... I do have spells? Yeah. Yeah. I'm tempted just to play the front line. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm okay taking 6 damage to the face. Like if he rats or something. Like, I'd be happy if he ratted, actually. So I'm going to use this first. Next turn I probably won't have the chance. Go. Oh, come on. You serious? Is it just stuck there? Maybe it's just stuck there. No, but I don't have a card in my hand. Oh. I've been having issues today with stuff like this. I lost 2 games this morning because it roped all the way to the end and just stayed stuck there. Like, is it actually doing stuff? Like, what do I... Okay. Well, there's that. So is that something... That must be on their end. Like, do I clear cache or something? Try that. I lost. I had 2 games this morning. One of them I had won the game already. It was on the last turn. The player had used all his mana, and I had a full board. He had 5 health left and no way of stopping the win. And then I DC'd and lost. Um, and then like 2 games after, something similar happened, except it wasn't a dead certain win. I think it was in my favor, but I mean he could have still won, but I DC'd and then lost the game. And when that happens, like that's happened to me before. When that happens, it looks like a DC, right? But then it will tell me when I've lost. Like it'll do the whole animation and show the defeat thing. So like if I DC, if my internet's bad or something and I DC, then it should just be a DC. Like it shouldn't get to the end of the game. But you know, I understand. The game is still in development. I sent the bug report. Only thing we can do. Just a little frustrating because I was trying to grind back to diamond before starting work, and I was really close when that happened. Like I think the last win would have gotten me there. Okay, this is not bad actually. Am I going first? Yeah. I don't like to get like a not that. Yeah, that's okay. 2 goats. Puzzle. I think I recognize that game, that name. Okay, that's good to have in my hand. Especially against, what is it? Animal Bomb? Okay. Could be a problem. He manages to clear my board. Yeah. That's fine. So I could I could wildfire here. I could kill that and then play the goat. And the goat will probably soak up something. And then maybe he plays more stuff that I can wildfire. Or if I wildfire now, I can take all of this out except the panther, or all of this out except the tree. I think I will. So this got confused, that got... So I'm gonna take the panther out. Yeah. Okay. Next turn I might play the bow and the goat. Hmm. Or if I get a vines, he's running out of cards, so the problem is he's going to generate a bunch of favor now. Okay, lightning strike. Okay. That's fine. Play it. Vines would be so clutch. Vines? That's good too. Bit of a risk, but I'm willing to take it. Wasn't the best target, but it's okay. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6 damage. I need to get control of the board though soon, because otherwise he'll just, like, he's at 24 favor already. He can pick that up. So if I play this, I think I might be able to do this. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so now might have to lose my... Well, either way, it's a gamble. I guess I just gamble. I've got to gamble. No other way. Okay. I mean, he's still at 5. So I'll still have 1. Not anymore. Okay. Great start. All right. I mean, let me think about that game. Problem is, if you if they can get like a board set up where they have control and they can hit face or they can make good trades, then favor will just carry them. I'm talking about like if you're playing against a more aggressive deck or a more early game deck. What do I want? I don't really... I mean, I'm going second. I guess I can keep this. Okay. Yeah, I don't think this deck... generally speaking, I don't think it matches up too well against nature. At least nature with this god power. Does this take away hidden, by the way? Oh, it does. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, this turn. Guess I do this first. Okay. And then I think I just play the Panther. See if we can get some control back. That's fine. So what's this now? At the end of your turn, a random enemy goes to sleep. The next turn, I'd probably play this, unless I get, like, Wildfire. Nice. So, 9. Wow. I'll be at 7 HP. What's this? Whenever this creature damages, copy a random card in your opponent's deck. Okay. Can I do anything here? Okay. So now this has to hit the cat. Okay. Okay, one more turn. Not looking good though. Especially since he picked up a bunch of cards. Okay. Maybe he picked up... I was gonna say, maybe he picked up a big card that he can't play. Okay, I need a board clear. Vines. Okay. Now give me Revivification. What's this? Add 4 random nature cards to your hand. If your void is empty, heal your god for 6. My void is not empty. This isn't that useful to me right now. Lightning Strike, or not that. So there is nothing I can do here. Unless this draws me a Revivification. I think that's my only hope. None of this looks like Revivification. GG. Man. Maybe I'll drop down to gold and get easier games. That's the plan all along. Chosen one. Yeah, that's good. I mean, if I lose 25 games in a row, probably take a break. I tried, last couple days I was trying some different decks. But I don't really have time during the week to, you know, like stay on top of what people are playing and what's the meta and you know, what the theory is. So, sometimes my decks don't work. A lot of times they don't. And yeah, so the decks I was trying, because I was thinking that, you know, I'd like to play something different. But it wasn't working out, which is why I'm playing this now, because I'd rather try and win games during the weekend ranked, even though it doesn't seem that way right now. So I can point out this, or I could just play, yeah, much better. I mean, I did win a bunch of games this morning, one after the other, with this deck. Not counting the two that I lost because of DC. Was that still a... That's fine. I mean, that was basically a 3-cost card to kill a 2-cost card. I would have liked to get the goat out this turn. So if you play something big, I've got this. That's something big. So this is the chosen one. So I could play the Briar, and then next turn get rid of that. I think I will do that. So next turn, if that's still on the board. Oh, okay, well that's a bit of a problem. He's got 2 cards in his hand. What are the chances that one of those cards can remove my goat? If he kills my goat, I'm fine with that. If that's like... If he kills my goat and plays something else with 2 health, I'm okay with that. Oh, he's got 3 cards, right. That hadn't ended my turn. Man. That's the problem with this, or one of the problems with this deck, is ward. Like, how do I deal with this now? Like, what do I need? I need... Okay. Pity I can't play both of these together. Next turn I'm dead. Yeah, I can't play this with that. GG. Man, it's rough. It is rough. What have we played? We played a deception deck, a nature, and a light. Like, all completely different stuff. So I don't think it's a particular thing that's beating me. I mean, the first game against the Magic deck, that one was actually going okay. It was going fine, actually. I think I was ahead. But, yeah, something happened to the server. Okay. I'm definitely keeping Wildfire. Actually, I'll probably keep all of this. Okay. Yeah. He'll probably put down a Jaguar and make me regret my decision. Okay, that's... Okay, now he'll put down the Jaguar. Okay. I could just do this. Like, if he hits my face a couple times, I'll get value from Revivification, and if he puts more stuff down, I'll get more value from Wildfire. The next turn, I think I do Wildfire, and then I coin out the Athenian Archer to get rid of that. I don't want that. Yeah. So if I take that out, I'll theoretically take 2 more damage, which would be 24. And still save that one more turn. I mean, unless he's got like something like a shield bearer, but even then he'd have to have 2 shield bearers. What else could he have? I love it when you play a card that changes the tempo or does something to the tempo, and then the opponent plays exactly the same card really fast. Like, I got that too, brother. I can change it right back. That might be useful for later. Guess I just do this. So not revivification, vines. I'd like to draw into vines or the hunt. Okay. Okay. Keep them both alive. Perfect. This is the problem, though. Like, even this hot garbage is generating him favor. And then he just picks up, you know, he picks up his late game from the shop. Oh, it's a pity that's 2. I will get it, though. But, like, he could get that. Soon he'll be able to get that. Not looking good. Okay. I need vines. That's actually pretty good. How much damage will I take? 8, 9, 10. 8, 9. I mean, assuming he doesn't... I mean, this is confused. It could... Hopefully this hits that. He could pick that up. And just kill that for free. He could pick that up and then smash it into both of them and then kill this off and keep his Rhino alive. If he does that, I mean, he'll still be able to play Animal Bond. But if I'm really desperate, if that's what he does and I'm really desperate next turn, I could God Power and then Uproot. Okay. manipulate damage. Or he could just keep everything on the board. Come on, vines. Perfect. Hit one of the side ones. Perfect. Hit the big guy. Perfect. Okay. I think if I lose this game, I'll change it up. Or will I? The thing is, it's not like I've been losing to the same thing consistently. Vines? Alright. GG. Wow, that's a terrible start. I think this is my worst start yet. Let me just make sure I've got it right. Yeah. Man. Okay. Do I change it up? Well, now I'm back at gold. Maybe I'll win some games. I mean, thing is, if I play something else, I'm probably more likely to lose. Just because I don't know these decks as well. What's in here? I did play this deck a bit this morning, and I think it was doing okay until like the combo here is basically Shadow of Lethanon and Dark Knives, and as long as you can get that out early, like if you can get this out on turn 1, it's clutch. It does struggle against nature though. Like this card is so, this deck is so susceptible to nature. Like you have to really be fast, and you kind of have to be lucky, because especially Life Leech nature, because they always have a chance. Newbie nature then? What do you mean? You want me to play a different nature deck, or is my play newbie? Everything is correct. Okay, let's go one more. One more with nature. I mean, not too long ago, this deck was the deck that I got to Mythic with, like last week. and I think the highest, I think I topped out at like 14,415, somewhere around there. But something has definitely changed in the meta, like not control nature. You mean this deck is not control? I don't really call it a control. It has a lot of, or it has normal stats on curve nature that everyone plays until they get up there. Oh no, this is not. This is not an aggro nature. No, no. It's definitely more control. I meant it when I made it initially. I meant it to be control, and then I switched some stuff around. You know, just trying it out. I took some spells out and put in more creatures because in the beginning I had it really spell heavy. So I had like 2 revivifications and yeah, I had other stuff that I swapped out for more early game. So it's definitely control-ish. I mean, the win condition is to get to Dionysus, get to Helion Elites. Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not. I'll show you the deck after this game. I mean, this morning I was playing this deck, and I won a bunch of games in a row with this deck. So I thought, okay, well, it must still be okay for the weekend. But it hasn't been that great so far. Let me see. So this morning I won. Yeah, I won like 10 games in a row. The meta is totally different between weekends and not weekends. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, the problem is I don't really have time to keep up to date. Like, I know that it's on Discord, people talk about it, and guys like Copper Pitch and you know, the Professor, they do like theory crafting and they make videos on all this stuff, but I just don't have time to keep up to date. So I usually just kind of play it by feel. And it definitely feels different. It's a lot more. I think there's different decks, but there's definitely less aggro. There's less aggro decks. I could just do this, actually. Or I just play that. I think these games that I've been losing, they haven't necessarily been aggro. They've been more mid-range. Like the last game, my opponent was playing Animal Bond, and he had a full board, right? But if it was a full board of, like, you know, Badgers and Eagles, I think I might have been okay. But he had big stuff. He had, like, you know, big creatures like this. Okay, this is a good card. But yeah. So four losses from 4 games so far. But who knows? I might win the next 21. But I think if I lose this one, I'm gonna try. If I'm gonna lose, I might as well lose with new decks. Put some more things out there so that I can wildfire. Because now, not wildfire, binds. Because now I do have it in my hand. Put a panther and a nefarious briar. Or put 2 goats. I guess that's okay. I will vines anyway. It's a good card. Second vines? Wow, this is just so bad. Six, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm not playing this. It's too much mid-range. Yeah. Like, I don't have a way to deal with this early on. You know, with these 6-8s. My last weekend I started 0-5 and went 13-12. Nice. My last weekend also started pretty bad. And I think I ended up with 13 wins as well. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna switch it up. I am gonna go. Let's do some light zoo. I haven't played this deck in a while. But yeah, I've played, I think, at least 2 nature decks so far. The problem is if they get these early, like nature has a lot of early creatures that are big that they can play for like 4 mana. And if they start playing a lot of those early, then this deck will struggle. Especially if they go wide, which nature can do quite easily. Okay, Acolyte. I think I keep this. Like, nature doesn't have any targeted spells, so things like Lightning Strike, for example, if I could get Lightning Strike and say, okay, kill that thing, then it probably would be, it would definitely be a lot easier, a lot more different. So a board with, or a nature deck with Animal Bond that plays 4-cost 5/5 on turn 4. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Just busy getting my ass kicked. Okay, what's this? Summon a 3/2 experimental outcome. Okay. Does this have... Nope. Play it anyway. Yeah, so I never gotten control nature to work. Aggro goes too fast for it, and the real control decks have more value. I have a win rate with this deck, and I have a positive win rate, and I have over 100 games with the nature deck I was playing. But it has gone down. Like the win rate has gone down significantly in the last couple days. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I do not want to be controlling the board. I want to go wide. When the meta was just Magic, I was doing fine with this deck. I was doing great actually. I had a 70% win rate with this deck. But lately that's gone down. Yeah, I need to pay attention here. Shit's going down. This is the deck, the god that I really struggle to play against. I did not mean to play that. I meant to pick this up. I would like a card, but I think I do need to kill him quickly. But you said you just hit Mythic lately. I hit Mythic last week, yeah. I was in Mythic. Magic is very different if they have Genesis cards. They had Genesis cards. I have a highlight on my channel that it was a over 30-minute game against a Magic player. Did he have Genesis cards? I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. Now that I think about it. But that game went to fatigue and was actually pretty close. And when I watched it back, I actually made a number of mistakes. Like it could have been a lot simpler than it actually was. But I had quite a few games, similar games against Magic, like that one. What do I want here? I mean, I guess it's all good. Except for that. Like, against Magic, I just tend to wait them out. I basically play their game. So Magic is all about ramping up and getting to the late game. And I'm okay with them doing that. Like, I'll save my coin, because the coin is quite useful against that. Did I get in the ICO offering? No. What was that? When was that? And for what? Was it for Gods Unchained? Yeah, you said you've never been OTK'd. No, I don't think so. Although I'm getting old. I could have been and forgotten. But I don't think so. Not in Gods Unchained. I have been in Hearthstone, but not in Gods Unchained. I mean, I've played games where... I'm thinking of one game in particular, for example, against Magic. It was actually against Copper Pitch, where he had one turn. It was that deck that he made that basically duplicates everything, and then he has a couple turns where he can just fill the board with the same card. So in that game, he had a turn where he filled the board, and I conceded, right? Because there was nothing I could do. But that's not OTK. That's the closest that I can remember to OTK, but that's not the same. So 2, 4, 6. So I do need to get rid of that now. Can I pick anything up here that costs 4? Yes. Can he clear the board? Yeah, he can. You get in the ICO offering? Oh, you mean, do I have Genesis cards? No, I started playing like 4 weeks ago. I'm a pleb. So this is just over now, right? The end of your turn, if your god is 15 health or less, heal it for 3. Right. Okay, it's not quite over. Yeah, that's actually quite a cool combo. I watched the video where he explains how... Oh, it is over. Nice. Man, maybe it's just not my weekend. At some point, I'll drop so low that the games will get easier, for sure. Need to kill him in 3 turns. Yeah, death is so... That's the... I think that's the god that I have the most difficulty playing against. If I lose this game, I'm gonna switch it up again. I'll just make 4 mana max super aggro deck. Maybe war. See how that goes. It's really far. You mean till it so that it starts getting easier? This, so I did get to Mythic, and this drop, like where I am now, this happened between yesterday and today. So yesterday I was Mythic. So clearly something isn't quite working at the moment. Like, I think I have to do this, but this is meant to be an aggro deck, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, you can be played up to Mythic while in Gold. What do you mean? Hey, Cheeto Finger, how's it going? I am doing terribly right now. Thanks for asking. I think I'm 5 losses, but I could be 6. Yeah, I'm 0 for 6. Nice, good to hear. Is there a tournament on? Nah. Can't think like that. I always expect to do good, and then I do terribly. You have to drop down below Arc Gold to get easier matchups. Oh, right, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Well, the way this is going, I might drop that far. All right. Have good games, Cheeto. Okay, what's this? This is the Jaguar? Why didn't he hit me? I mean, if he's not gonna hit me now. See you in a bit, Cheeto. Okay. I think I just start going face. I do this. Grab one of them. Equip this. Grab that, definitely. I always have a tendency to go for trades. Jeez. I guess I'd just make an aggro or a mid-range beast nature deck. Like, I have to start going for trades here. What do I have? I've got... I don't really have anything to deal with these big things. And also, I don't have anything to deal with a wide board. I need... Yeah, I've got to start. I mean, at least he's sort of running out of cards. Problem is, he's got 24 favor. What can he get here? You can grab that. Okay. This is what I'm seeing a lot of. This deck. Mid-range nature. So maybe this is the way to go. Can I clear this? So he can pick up... He can pick that up, but he can't play it. Yeah, I can't deal with this. I know what I'll make. I'll play, I'll make an Amazon deck. Nature Amazon deck. Oh, I should have grabbed that. I have to grab that. I could grab this, actually. If I play this, I can clear that there, I can clear that there. And I can clear that here. I think I will do that. I mean, I think I'm dead anyway. I need to do this right, so that needs to hit there first. So this goes there. Okay. Survive one more turn. Yeah, it's the only deck you can play if you don't have a lot of cards. That's true. It's definitely a really good deck. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see here. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people complain about nature. Oh, everybody plays nature. Everybody plays nature. But nature is it's the only, like, if you're new and you don't have a lot of cards, it's the only viable god that you can actually play and be competitive with. Okay, nature. Let's see. Let me see what I have for Amazons first. Give each other friendly Amazon +2/+2. Like an Amazon deck would roar, your creatures lose confusion, deal 2 damage to an enemy, then confuse a random enemy creature. That's good, especially with backline. So with Amazons, I guess the idea is to play this and then buff them with that other card. I actually have this deck here. Maybe I can just modify it. Yeah, this card. Let me take these two out. Make it a bit more aggressive. I don't need that. I can put 2 of those in if I want. Let me get the Amazons in first. So I think I want to put her in. Give each other friendly. Yeah, do I have 2 of that? I don't think I need that. I don't really need him either. Okay, now, what do I have for 2 drops? I do have, Blade Fly in, right? Yeah. So I think I'm gonna get Best Friends. 2 drops. I could put her in, but I really don't like two health. Ooh, Vanguard. Am I full? Let me take something out. Keep one of those. I don't really need that. Okay, let me try this. Why is this happening? It's been happening so much. And this thing, like, do you know what this is about? Since yesterday it's showed up here. It says, oh no, I looked it up and somebody said that it was fixed in an update. Okay, puzzle. I think this was the first game that I played. Now. Was against this guy. Okay. Forage. Did he play Forage? I think I might keep this. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I wanted to get that ability. I'm so used to picking this up that I sort of got it without thinking, but I might have wanted a different one. I've had to pull out my ether cable to reconnect a lot as well. Yeah. This morning was quite frustrating, that those DCs that I had. So any of this that I play, I mean, has that ever happened to you? It must have, where it ropes all the way to the end, and then nothing happens, and you're just DC'd. So have you played your weekend games yet, or have you started? I'm kind of tempted to go the Hunt Warden. No, I'm gonna play this first. I'm playing this first because this will remove Confuse. The next turn, if any of this is not on the board, I could actually play Fly again and then play the Amazon conscript. Blank Fridays don't go well for me last week. Yeah, maybe I should consider that. I mean, last Friday went okay for me. Ooh, I have this in hand. This is... Oh, it just removes from 1. Okay. All right. Oh, wrong one. Oh well, it worked out. Yeah, I guess everybody tries to get it in early, so everyone plays Friday. And so you probably get more competition. Like, I find that in general, playing first thing in the morning, for me, like first thing in the morning my time, is the easiest, like the best time to play if you want easy opponents. I mean, the problem is that I can't play first thing in the morning. Does this just removed? Oh, he killed the... Right, I see. Okay. Do you know what you're gonna play this time around? Like, do you have a deck prepared? Oh man, this thing is gonna wreck me. It's gonna kill like a bunch of shit with one go, with one hit. And then the Radiant Embalmer. Pull a card from your void to your hand. So with this one, you can actually choose to pick the Born Again card, right? And so what's your idea? Like, is this card buffed? Because the infinite value is, so the thing that you're going to use to do damage to your opponent is the Radiant Embalmer, right? So do you buff it? And when it comes back from the void, is it still buffed? Or is it just like death by 1,000 cuts? Impervious Smite. Am I spelling that right? Oh, right. Okay. Oh, Imperious. Right. Oh, you mean for 4 cost, you have 2 of this, 2 Imperious Smite, and 2 Radiant Embalmer. I see. It's an interesting idea. Do you want to send me the deck? I'll play it for you. I'll try it out. Right, you get all the yeah, I see. Send me the deck and I'll try it out. I don't think I'm gonna have a good weekend anyway. You didn't have the Born... Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. What, is that an epic? Okay, yeah. Those are definitely harder to get. Hmm. So the deck everyone seems to be playing something like this. What do I have for 3? Guess I could put that in. I think I'll take out the Briar and put in the Servant. And Hunt Warden? Yeah. Okay, let's give this a try. If this doesn't work, I'll make a... I think I had a deck. I think I have a deck. Where I was losing a bunch of games and I just decided that I was just going to make a deck with just 1, 2, and 3 cost cards, prioritizing cards, creatures that generate creatures. So, like Card Shark and stuff like that. I think it was with War, and then I used the God Power that gives +2/+1 and burn for 1. And it was just like really aggro, in your face. And I actually started winning with that deck. So if I lose this game, maybe I'll try that one again. So if I play this and it lives, I can't actually buff it twice. Problem is, Magic has a lot of stuff. So I haven't played Magic so far. And I would imagine that Magic is probably not a good matchup for this deck. Okay, he's on a 5-turn clock. You just get to play a lot of random cards. When I'm tilting, random generation nature is my go-to. Yeah. You mean Forage? Yeah, that's a fun deck. Yeah. I like those types of decks. But the problem is, it seems like in most metas, they just don't work because they're just a little bit too slow. I think I go wide. He still has a few turns, couple turns before Asterisk Implosion. Even like Intense Training. So Intense Training is also fun to play. Yeah, Forage and then a lot of nature removal gives you random cards. Yeah. So kind of like a control deck. The next turn he could have Asterisk Implosion. Okay, not quite. Sometimes they really work. They're not really consistent. Yeah, and when they work, they're fantastic. I love those kinds of decks. Ooh. This gave me exactly what I wanted. And now I know he's got it. So if that's his next card, and he hasn't played Asterisk Implosion yet, he probably doesn't have it. Weapon? Perfect. Sometimes the luck's on your side. Okay. I can put a win on the board. One. So I guess since I won, I have to play that again, right? Guess so. Maybe I'll do that next weekend. I'll start with a deck, but every time I lose, I'll make a new deck until I lose, and then I'll make a new deck. Yeah, I had a Intense Training Viking deck. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah. I guess, so I've played 9 games. That means I've got 16 left. I'm tempted to drop this. Or I just keep everything. So my new target is 12 wins. 12 wins. I think it will be tough though. Like I'd need to win. I'd need to win a lot. Well, I need to win. I'd need to not lose four games. No, the weekend is always a win. It's the weekend, man. Nobody plays this card. Literally nobody plays this card. I'm the only player that plays this card. And now that I'm not playing this card, somebody else is playing this card. And I don't know how to deal with it. I guess I just hit it. And then go wide. Last weekend I also started bad, but nowhere near this bad. Like this is definitely the worst start. I think my best weekend was, I haven't been playing that long. I've been playing like 4 weeks. I think my best weekend was still the first weekend. I think I got 16 or 17 wins. But I was in a much lower bracket still. I think I wasn't gold. The GOAT? Yeah, the GOAT is the GOAT. It's the best card in the game. Like every mid-range nature deck that do 20-ish wins plays it. I never seem to come up against it. I play it. Like, I play it in my deck. I play 2 of it. I think it's really good. But if I'm remembering correctly, like, this is the first GOAT that I've seen in a very long time. So this is a loss, right? I mean, I don't have board clears. $17 is my target because then you get a legendary pack of next set. Yeah. So this guy... Okay. I was gonna say this guy is playing my deck, but I don't play these cards. And I don't play this card. Yeah, if you can't clear GOAT in the mirror, you're done. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's a very good card, for sure. I think I have the Hunt in this deck. The Hunt would be clutch right now. Give me the Hunt. I've been thinking about adding that 1/2 to kill broccolis. That's about all it's good for, but that is quite a good use actually, because you know, any nature plays broccoli.
Growth requires patience. Some lives were meant to end.
All right, you got it, buddy. So I guess I'm changing decks again. Drop down? At some point, it's gonna get easier. Sure. Where is... I don't think it's this one. Is it this one? Maybe it is. Yeah, it is this one. Okay, let's go with this deck. So this deck, and like every other game, is against nature. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I mean, it's not the only viable thing that that you can do if you don't have a lot of card, but it's definitely, I think, it's your strongest option for a player that doesn't have a lot of cards. And there are really strong, there are really good cards in nature that are even in the welcome set. Title should be Gods Unchained, changing decks. Can I change that easily? How do I change that? So this is going to be Enrage. Yeah. Can I change it in Streamlabs, or do I have to open Twitch?